going on, guys? It's your boy Torn Beta. I am back, and actually this is my first appearance on the Torn channel. Raz hit me up and said, yo, let's do a gaming setup tour for the Torn channel. I said, yeah, that sounds dope. So this is my streaming setup. Alright, and that'll be the... Alrighty, so we are in the stream room. Got all the LED lights, got the LED hexagon, got the I don't have problems, just more work to do. The man, the myth, the legend, Seth Feroci, for those of you who are in the supplement fitness industry world, he's a big inspiration of mine. But we've got the optic scuff, the signed Zuma scuff box, got the optic, got the jerseys, got all my Pokemon Paradox Rift. We got my graded Ivysaur 151 Japanese PSA 10. Have the Surging Sparks, the Paldean Fates, and then my Lunatone Crown Zenith PSA 10 as well. Or yes, PSA 10, and then the Ivysaur CGC 10. Then we've got the Prismatic Super Premium Collection. Have a Destined Rivals booster box, this little Master Ball, just because, you know, why not? It's Master Ball, dude. And then we've got the Dialga V-Star, Temporal Forces, ETB, got the 151 Zapdos boxes, have this dope custom Pokemon card that my amazing wife got me as a wedding day gift. And then we also have a little note that she wrote up for me for my birthday one year. Shout out to my wife. My wife. Then we also got the Blooming Waters. Got a lot of Legos, Pops, stuff like that. Big fan of Star Wars. So we've got Boba Fett's ship. We've got Anakin Skywalker's ship. R2-D2, shout out R2. We've got a TIE Fighter. Got Mandalorian. Boba Fett's helmet. Commander Cody's helmet. Just built that the other night. And then we also got this scene, if you guys know, this scene from Rogue One or New Hope. I go by New Hope because old Star Wars is the best Star Wars. Got the Mandalorian, all my Pops. Got Darth Maul, Darth Vader. Shout out my Mustang Vader, you know what I mean. Got the HWMF. I will not use what it stands for, but you guys can figure out the abbreviation in the comments. Got the Axe and Sledge, that is who I'm affiliated with as far as supplements go, everything along those lines. And then we're gonna get into the meat and potatoes, the actual setup. So as far as the setup goes, we've got obviously the PS5, custom Battle Beaver controller. I have my Corsair keyboard, got the Stream Deck, have my audio interface, got my Logitech 650, I believe it is. Then we've got, or G605, I'm sorry, my Logitech G605. Then we've got the Logitech, the HD 1080p web camera. This monitor is an LG Hyperspace, I think it is. I forget the actual terminology. Let me look in the closet. Let's just take a look at the closet. The Ultra Gear, that's what it is. The LG Ultra Gear. Have that as the actual gaming. This is what's hooked up to the PS5 through the Elgato. Got the Elgato just so then you guys have a capture card so we stream off of the PC. And then we got the Acer 24-inch, the 100 hertz. Then we've got our Astro A50s along with the Mix Amp. Got an Umbreon coaster that my wife bought me for a honeymoon gift. Shout out to my wife again. Then we've got the Blue Yeti microphone arm. We have the Shure MV7X microphone that my wife also got me. She's basically majority helped me out Christmas, birthdays for the streaming setup when we were building. So in the past 2 years, she's really helped out, contributed to this a lot. But yeah, and then she also got me the Ohio gaming chair in the optic green. As you guys can tell, optic green. Big fan of Optic, shout out Optic. This has been my gaming setup. Hope you guys did enjoy. And keep it Gucci in the coochie as always. See you guys next time. Peace.
All right, what's going on, guys? Torn T-Shave, and this is my setup. Alright guys, this is just a visual look of my setup here. I got, your usual LEDs. I got just a regular old Walmart chair. I personally love this chair. That's super comfortable. Just decorations. Personally built PS4 modded controller here. Put in digital click. Mouse click triggers. My old Scuff there. Never really cared for that controller. 3 monitor setup. I got this one here for background looks, chat, and then my 240 hertz for gaming here. I've got just a regular Razer keyboard and a Roccat Kova mouse. I don't really play many keyboard and mouse games, never really got into them, so I don't have anything crazy there. I just got a regular HyperX quadcast mic that I personally plan on upgrading soon, getting a nice mic and mix amp. I've got a Razer Black Shark V2 headset for any games or anything. Personally, I love Razer's headsets. It's been my favorite so far of all the ones I've tried. Got a Logitech 920C, C920 or whichever one it is. Webcam is what I use. And then for, my PC, I've got a Gigabyte 4080 i7 14700K CPU, 32 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM, and then just your usual odds and ends, 1200 watt power supply and stuff like that. This case, I forget what brand it is. I got it off Amazon years ago. Had several different builds throughout that case. And then for my controller, I personally love this controller. It's my favorite controller I've ever had. Just got the Envision Pro PC controller from Scuff, and I put different sticks on there. I personally love a raised right stick, and that's pretty much it for my setup.
Yo, what's good, Torn fam? It's your boy, I'm just Lucky, aka Torn Lucky, and I'm going to show you all my setup. Alright, to start, we have a GT racing chair. This thing is extremely comfortable to me. For the keyboard, I am using a MSI GK30 wired keyboard. For the mouse, I am using the MSI GM08 wired mouse. Mousepad is just a standard MSI mousepad. My headset I use is Astro A50 is one of the best headsets I've ever used. My main monitor is a Scepter 240 Hz monitor. My second monitor is a Acer 120 Hz monitor. Whenever I use controller, I like to use the GameSir G7 SE wired controller. This is one of the best controllers on the market, holophonic joysticks, and it's wired. For 40 bucks, that's a steal. The PC itself, we are using the NZXT H6 Flow RGB with 3 fans already installed. The graphics card is a Radeon 9070 XT. The motherboard is a MSI X870. CPU is a Ryzen 7 7800X3D. We got 2 terabytes of NVMe storage, Gen 5. We got a Thermalite Prism AIO, 16 gigs DDR5. I know I want to get 32. 32 is like pretty solid, but I'll upgrade to 32 eventually. 1000 watt 80 plus gold power supply to power the whole thing. Yeah, man, that's my setup. That's what I use to stream, make videos, and play games on. Hope y'all enjoy.
What up, everybody? It's your boy Torn Wash here with my setup tour. Nothing too fancy. We got dual monitor setup, mouse pad, PC, keyboard, soundbar. I use a Razer Viper V2 Pro. It was $150. A tempered glass Razer Goliath was $100. We've got a Razer Black Widow V4 Pro. It was $250. And then our headset we use is a white Razer Black Shark V2 Pro as well. Right now in the PC, we're rocking 128 gigs of G-Skill Trident Z Royal Elites, as well as a ROG Dark Hero 7, a Radeon Tough Gaming 7900 XTX, Ryzen 7 5800 X3D CPU. So, all in all, I built this about a year and a half ago, and it's been treating me pretty well. Redid the entire setup at that time, excluding this monitor. This monitor has been here for about 3 years. I bought it for about 180 when I originally got it. But all in all, I bought a new mouse pad, $100 for that, $150 for the new mouse when I got it, $250 for the keyboard. This monitor is a Razer Raptor 27-inch, 165 gigahertz. All in all, pretty good setup. Does what I needed to do for editing, gaming, etc. All in all, I think I spent roughly $4,800 when I built the PC, put in the new mouse pad, keyboard, monitor, etc.
How's it going, everyone? My name is Eric, or you guys can call me Kubo. I just wanted to let you guys know I keep things simple. My setup is pretty rudimentary, so don't expect anything super fancy or flashy, but let's go ahead and get in. I'm going to explain things that I got here as I show you guys my setup. Alright, so as I mentioned, I'm going to be giving you guys a little bit of a setup tour here. Again, it's pretty simple, pretty rudimentary, but we're going to go from left to right, okay? So starting off, we have my PS5 standing right there. Primarily I use my PS5 for single player games, nothing super special there. For my audio, at least when I'm playing online multiplayer, I've got these Astro A40s that you saw me wear in the intro clip. I'm rocking the Mix Amp Pro. That's the TR2, I believe, because the original TR was like the classic Mix Amps, but yeah, with the most recent ones, they came with the TR2s. Back there behind my monitor, you can see my Xbox. It's kind of relegated to the corner, but that's what I use for multiplayer. I play on a Series S. I got that terabyte expansion card, so I can store like 3 more games or like an additional Call of Duty if it ever comes out. For my monitors, I'm rocking 2 Lenovo G25s. They're pretty nice because they can go up to 144 hertz. Of course, when I'm playing, because I have the HD60S, not their higher frame rate one, I'm capped at 60 FPS when I'm playing on console, but like for my PC, I get 144 hertz. Microphone that I use for streaming, recording, whatever it may be, is going to be this Blue Yeti right here that I have attached to a boom. What's nice about this is if I wanted to get it out of the way, I can just move it out of the way and it's good to go. And then here, for my keyboard, I have the Razer Huntsman Mini paired with the Razer Viper. So you saw my keyboard and mouse, and then I kind of wanted to get into the controller that I use. So I use this Xbox Series 2 Elite controller. I like it just because of the little grips that it has here on the sides. Now, for as long as I've pretty much been playing, I've been playing claw, so unfortunately I don't take advantage of the paddles on the back. But if you are looking for a controller that's pretty nice, this one gets the job done really well for me. And if you like to play with paddles, you can get an accessory kit, or most Elite 2s that you buy, they'll come with a full package where you get a hard case, a little charging stand, as well as paddles if you wanted to use those. And then last but not least, one of the extra peripherals that I have whenever I am playing games is going to be this pair of AKG K240s. And what's nice about these guys is they have a pretty neutral sound to them, so it's pretty clean, not really anything bad that I can say about them. And I like these guys because I use them whenever I'm playing on my PC, or if I'm using like my PlayStation 5. These guys get the job done. I just plug them right into the audio jack into my monitor. Alright, but that was a little bit of a quick tour on my setup, what I used to play when I play and when I stream. I would have thrown my PC in there, but to be honest, PC's really kind of there for just the capture card, because if I try to play anything outside of like Stardew Valley or like games from the late 2000s, it really can't handle it super well. I blue screen like crazy, so I was like, not the most important thing for me to include. But other than that, thank you so much for Torn for having me. Thank you for Raz for the invite to show off my setup. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day. We'll talk to you later.
Man, I do Torn video with... Bro, who are you, man? Who are you? Oh, yo. What's going on, guys? My name is Torn Domfoshoo, and this is my setup. As you can tell in the back, I already got the Torn Flag XL, only on tornshop.us. And as we swap over here to my setup, we got the beefcake of a PC and a height 70 PC case. We have a 4060 RTX GeForce Super, and then I have a i9 14900KF as my CPU, as well as 32 gigabytes of RAM. And then as we move on, this is the PS5 controller that I use for ranked in COD. Really just kind of sits here if I'm not playing COD. But then as you can tell, I got a dual monitor setup here. This is 165 hertz. This is the one I use to play games on. Then this one's over for chat. As you can tell, I have a 60% Ducky 1-2 mini keyboard, the Phase collab. As it focuses. Focus, please. There you go. The Phase collab. And then I have a regular just Razer Basilisk with a couple of side buttons here. And then I have a full desk mouse pad, full desk pad you could say, match with my monitor. And then for my headset I have a Arctis Nova Wireless 3. Pretty good headset. Shitty mic of course, but you know, that's what you get when you do those collabs. And then I just have a regular like TikTok $20 camera. Gets the job done. We'll upgrade soon. But that's it from me. Torn apart.